Welcome to the YouTube channel. Welcome and welcome and welcome again. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to on the notification bell to get notified when I drop new videos and new updates. So once again, I will still be showing you how to do a signpost for another church in question. So it's always seamless, it's always easy, and it's always fast. So please don't forget to stay glued. First, using the corridor as a case study for the purpose of the graphics, you set your paper size on A4 as you often do. You change your unit of measurement to feet, then you draw your rectangle, which is the very first basic step you must do. So you change it to 4 feet, which is length, and 3 feet, which is height. You reduce it, you collapse the size in question, highlight the images to be used, and power click it into the working space for the graphics. So next up, I'll go to getting the backgrounds I'll be using for the graphics. So I'm using this background, and I'm also using these two backgrounds as the case study. So this time around it's going to be different. So we'll have it here as this. So this time around I'm using it this way. Using it this way. So without wasting much of the time, using it this way, then I'll power click these both backgrounds inside. Let me not waste your time. Convert it to curve first by clicking the shape tool. Then you apply your pin. Highlight the both images in question you want to use for the background. Then power click it into the space. So here we have it. Then I would edit the images to my desired color. The desired color I wish to appear on the graphics. I will do the editing to it by adding the temperature and tinting it, then the saturation. I'll apply some saturation, and then the brightness I'll darken it. So this is it. Okay, use my transparency tool to clean up this as is because I really don't need it. That as it. So I'll do the same thing to this other background. Tint it, saturate it, add the temperature, and darken it. So use my transparency tool. First page it downwards so as I'll be able to see what it gives me. You can see the both background are different because of I edited it. It's been able to give you a unison background, a unique background that seems like it's the same thing or it's just different. So here we have it. Put my rectangle as usual, as I usually do. My rectangle is just there so as it will be able to synchronize the both colors I've been applying. Both colors I've applied. That's the purpose of applying the rectangle, is to synchronize it and make it look the same. And the same means beautiful. So here we have it. Finish it on. So this is it. This is what I intend to achieve. Shift page up on the image, page the image up. So without wasting much of the time, I'm getting this thing done very fast and very easy. Go to this as is. Use my color eyedropper too, which is what I use in picking up colors. So here we have this. Bring the logo of the church into the play. bring the logo of a church this way. So have a divine power. So divine power intercessory. I made mistake. It's a ministry. It's not a church. It's a ministry. So it's registered as a ministry. So here we have it. Control A, Shift F3, change it to uppercase. Change it to uppercase, which is the first step I'm beginning with. I'll change the font to a much more bolder font. I think I'll use this because this seems to be very bold when expounded. When expounded, it's going to be very bold. So have it this way. So let me put worship with us as it's supposed to be. But this time around it's not going to be this way. I'm using another font. In total I'll be using 3 fonts. Show you how to synchronize 3 fonts in total on this particular one. Using 3 fonts. I'm not using 1 font. So here we have it. Then next up I'll write the address. That's number 12. Change the font to Montserrat. This is the 3rd font and the last font I'll be using for this particular graphics. Write the address. Use my shape to reduce the space in between it. So that's what I'll use my shape tool for. Use my shape tool to reduce the space in between it. I still use the Montserrat bold. Bolding it enough. No. Next up I will write every days of activities. Write it completely so as I will know how to break it apart, when to break it and where to break. So we'll have this Sunday service. Have the Tuesday. Have the Tuesday. So we'll still be coming back to edit the days of the week we've just written. Let's just complete the write-off for the days of the week, so as it will be able to be easy. It will be easy for us to make proper editing of everything at once. So we have the intercessory hour. So it's always advisable you first write every write-up needed for a graphics before you even begin every other thing. But on this part, I would say there is no principles to anything. So the basic principle is to make sure you achieve your aim and achieve it the way it ought to look. So these are the weekly activities. I'm done with the write-up. Control K as usual, Control K to break it apart. Control A, highlight it all and change the case to an uppercase. As you all know, I would want to use practically more beautiful color for the purpose. For this purpose, so have this. Expand it, then create a rectangle again where I will be applying every necessary thing, everything I need to apply. But this time around, I use the shape to drag any axis and it gets this kind of like cone. Give me this cone. That is what I did. Uppercase, shift page up. Then here on this part, I'll be using this color here to fill the text. So bring this one downwards, break it apart. So this is it. This is what it gives us. This is what it gives us. So absolute, just what I want. So double this, change it to uppercase, bring it upwards, copy all properties so as all fonts will be the same. I hide the font for the time in which you will copy the properties of that of the time upwards. So you do the same thing again over and over and over again. So next up, I'll reduce the gap in between the writers so as there will be space enough for everything. So please thank you for still staying by. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow up this channel to get updated on the latest updates on Corridor. I'll be giving you tips. I'll be giving videos on tricks of achieving concepts of logos like that of Chanel. I'll be giving tricks on how to do something of such kind. I'll be dropping the tricks on Corridor. So please subscribe to the channel. We have this. Have this, have this, have this. This time around I'll be bringing the time downwards for this. Look different from the others. So next up on this is to write the footnote, which is the helpline for the church. For this particular church, I'll be writing the footnote, that is a prayer line or consultation line, or for counseling and all that. You can reach out to them through this contact. So here is what we'll be having. Here is what we'll be having. Control A, Shift F3 to pull out this tab, Shift F3. And see, today I'm not using any icon at all. Not using any icon at all today for any purpose. And the motto of the church is, for other foundation can no man lay. Than is laid. So it's just the mission statement or whatever that drives the mission. So the Bible quotation for it is in 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 11. So that's the Bible quotation for it. Change it to title case. In this regard, I'm changing this to title case. So this is it. Then reduce the boldness of the font. It's just too bold. It's too bold. I'm reducing the boldness. So here we have it. Now I will apply something very, very crucial, very, very important, because it's very, very valued, very valuable. So it's the worship background. I'm going to still apply the same kind of worship background, I want to apply. So use my transparency tool. Is how you apply the worship background. Clean up the base, clean up the length, convert it to bitmap, then you edit the image, you adjust the colors of the image. You can see it did not synchronize properly with the image background. So next up, as I always say, is to desaturate it. You apply the same preset and everything. Okay, it has synchronized. Simple and straightforward. That's how you synchronize the colors of the worship into the background you've already designed. So we're exporting it, Control E. So we'll save it as signpost again, or we just use church signpost. In this regard, JPEG as a mode, then RGB as a color, then 400 as the DPI, 400 as the resolution. 400 is the resolution. Okay. So here we have it. Thank you for still standing by to the very end. Subscribe as usual.